going on a bike ride today. Today's ride is going to take me from my home base in Hollywood over the bridge over to A1A. A1A, I'm going to take Collins Avenue all the way down to South Beach, and then the Venetian Causeway over to downtown Miami, ride around downtown Miami a little bit, and then head back north up US 1, probably jet through Florida International North Campus, and finally wind up back here. Maybe see some sights along the way. Let's see what happens. Well, I'm only as far as Young Circle, and I've already had one goofball doesn't know how to share the road with the cyclist. Take a loop around Young Circle and Hollywood Boulevard West and head to the beach. Coming up on my first bridge, going over the Intercoastal Waterway. This isn't too tough a bridge. This is it's a basic small drawbridge. It's not that tough. The one that's really going to be a bear for me is going to be when I get down by Haulover Cut. I have to go all over the Haulover Inlet Bridge, which is pretty big. But, alright, I'm going to have to turn this off because I need to pedal. Whew! I do love the downslope of hills. We've gone through the condo canyon that is Hallandale Beach, and we're coming up on Miami-Dade County. Light up ahead's County Line Road, a light which I am promptly going to run. Kids, if you're watching, if you come to a stoplight on your bike, you should always stop. Anyway, now we're in Miami-Dade County, and we're in a little enclave that is known as Golden Beach. If you're looking on your map, it is the furthest northeast community in Dade County, and it's actually the home to a unique, trivial little piece of history. And I'm going to show it to you, I think, if it's there. Well, amongst many of the estate homes in Golden Beach, there is one bit of musical trivia, as I said. It is this house right here. Well, actually, it's not this house per se, but it is this address. This address 461 Ocean Boulevard, which, for any Eric Clapton fan knows, is the address he used for his 1974 album. Now, this is not the house, obviously, that's on the cover of the album, because these people in Golden Beach, they have enough money where if the faucet handles are the wrong color, they will tear down the house and build themselves a new house to their liking. So this is where Eric Clapton did stay, but this is not the house he stood in. And that's my little bit of Golden Beach and music rock and roll trivia. 461 Ocean Boulevard. Alright, let's get back on the road. Well, we've left Golden Beach and now we're in Sunny Isles, which is not as rich as Golden Beach, but it has its own share of quirks. No, I'm not taking the Lehman Causeway and going home. I'm going south. I'm going south on A1A. Now, Sunny Isles used to be filled with very cheesy, low Vegas style looking themed motels. You know, the Castaways and the Sahara, and someone had a grand notion for Sunny Isles back in the day. Well, this is one of the last little examples of, I guess, the old hotels on Sunny Isles. This is the Ocean Palm. We also passed the Golden Nugget a while back and the Sahara. But as you can see, what's going to happen is construction on the right and Donald Trump on the left. Ocean Palm doesn't have much time left. Right now I'm walking, I shouldn't say walking, I'm riding along a pathway along Haulover Beach on the ocean side. And this is a special part of Haulover Beach. It is the clothing optional area of Haulover Beach. Just on the other side of the sea grapes, there's a bunch of naked people. I'm making my way back out of Haulover Park and back onto Collins Avenue, A1A. Approaching the Haulover Inlet Bridge. I may give it a little more credit than it's due. It's probably not as big as the 17th Street Bridge in Fort Lauderdale, but it's still a pretty decent sized climb. And I'm on the wrong side of the road, but as soon as I get over there. Here's your Haulover Inlet, Haulover Park on the left, Bal Harbor on the right, and underneath us, crystal blue, out to the Atlantic. Very nice day. And pelicans. Well, I just got on the sidewalk. And they just told me no bicycles allowed on the sidewalk. So I guess now I'm going to have to get off the sidewalk, because this is Bal Harbor after all. Maybe the guy in this truck, he's coming to tell me that no bicycles are allowed on the sidewalk. I'll bet you that's it. But, nope. It's a maintenance truck. He doesn't give a crap. If it were a cop, that'd be something else. He'd probably haul me away. You know, Bal Harbor and all. Okay, let's see if I can get through this little town without getting arrested. The world famous Bal Harbor Shops. Whatever it is, you can't afford it. Alright, we're approaching, as we pass the Bal Harbor Shops, here we're approaching our second causeway. Got the broad causeway, which leads from 96th Street. Yes. Another example of share the road. But second causeway, the broad causeway, coming from 96th Street to Surfside, as we go into Surfside right now. I once knew a woman in Surfside. I wonder whatever happened to her. I don't know. Alright, I've made it as far as what the would be called, I guess, North Beach. It's the intersection with the 79th Street Causeway. Over there, when you get over to Miami Beach, it turns into 71st Street. Well, halfway down, about 53rd Street on Miami Beach, there's, I'm not sure if they're the University of Miami or they're just a rowing club, but Eight's crew.